Yo, what's up, YouTube? Hey, listen, man. Tonight we're talking tax benefits of a home-based business. You can get wealthy with a home-based business even if you can't sell or recruit. So we're about to dive all the way in real quick. Let me go ahead and say what's up to my my webinar participants, and we're gonna get this thing started in a couple minutes. If you want to skip ahead on the recording to the 5-minute mark, you can. But let me go ahead and greet these guys as well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Cash Flow Expansion Webinar Series, our Thursday night series. We're going to be on and off of this thing. Give me about 30 minutes of undivided attention, and I'm going to break all the way down for you how a home-based business can make you wealthy, even if you don't know how to sell all that good, right? You guys got to keep it locked right here. Give me 60 seconds, and we're going to go ahead and get this party started. But in the meantime, a couple housekeeping things. Make sure your view is set to speaker view. And make sure you remove any distractions and go ahead and get you something to take notes with. You do not want to miss it. Give us 60 seconds and we'll be right back. So let us know where you're from. If you already have a home-based business, go ahead and shout out what you got going on in the comments. I don't mind that one bit. And if you're new and just trying to figure this whole thing out, just say, hey, I'm new. Your first time, say, hey, it's my first time. Just like to see who I'm connected with. And 45 seconds, we're going to get this thing going. And you do not want to miss this, man. Pay close attention. And I'm going to show you how a home-based business can make you wealthy, even if you can't sell or recruit. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and get this party started. Listen, do me a favor, man. Make sure your Zoom is set to speaker mode so that you can see the whiteboard as I get ready to get into the presentation. Make sure you clear out any distractions as much as you possibly can because you don't want to miss a single thing on tonight's webinar. Also, I'm going to talk fast. So write faster, I guess. We got another call that I got to be on, so I got to wrap this up in about 30 minutes. But in 30 minutes, I can give you a full, solid understanding of what we do, how we do it, and how a home-based business of any kind can benefit you. But more importantly, the one that we are a part of, why it's so freaking awesome. So a little bit about me. My name is H. Cortez, also known as the Financial Health Mentor. I'm a wealth strategist and author, and I'm on a mission to empower people economically through financial literacy with a strong emphasis on personal brand development and entrepreneurship, of course. I believe entrepreneurship is the new retirement plan. We're going to get into why I believe that way here in a second. I'm the fourth born of 6 children, raised by a single mom right here in St. Louis, Missouri. And we struggled financially, man. We was that family that was stealing electricity, right? Remember, they would come and clip our wires, and we would climb back on the pole and take the wires back up, right? Just didn't have no money, right? Welfare, $300 food stamps, a $300 welfare check, and $300 in Social Security. That's $900 a month to try to take care of 6 children. And a lot of time, other children too. We always had other kids hanging out with us, man. But nevertheless, it was that environment that lit a fire in me to go on a quest to understand what it is that wealthy people really do. I know they don't work harder than us, y'all. I know they're not necessarily smarter than us, but I figured out early on that they know something that we don't know. And I vowed if I ever figured out what that was, I would tell everybody. Forget just keeping this stuff secret, making sure me and mine are straight. No, I want everybody to be straight. That's why I give up the game for free, to the detest of a lot of my peers in the industry. Nevertheless, if you're going to solve any problem, and we're talking about solving financial problems, especially during COVID, right? Quarantine has messed a lot of people's finances up. First thing you got to do is get to the root cause of those problems, and they are taxes, debt, inflation, and limited assets, right? You guys agree? These are challenges that no matter where you are on your financial journey, you have to always be conscious of overcoming these things. Let's look at them real quick. Taxes. our government just put $2 trillion out into our economy these last 90 days. You think taxes are going up? At some point, man, that $2 trillion has got to be paid back. Well, watch this. Because taxes are what they are, we're paying a lot of our income in taxes. We tend to be put in situations because of taxes that force us to go borrow money, right? Now, debt is another one of those things. Now, I'm not mad at anybody if you have to live off a credit card right now because your work hours got cut or you got laid off. Listen, I get it. But at the end of the day, I know a lot of credit card companies are waiving fees and giving grace and all of this stuff. That's not going to go on too much longer. At some point, you've got to pay those debts back. And then when you look at inflation, guys, when you print $2 trillion in a fiat currency system, that devalues all of the other money that exists in that same system. So our buying power with a dollar is constantly going down. So let me get this straight. Everything that I need to survive, food, clothing, shelter, education, entertainment, everything is going up in price, but my wages have flatlined. Meaning, even if you do get a raise on your job, most times it's not a cost of living raise, meaning it doesn't even match the rate of inflation. Last raise I got on my job was 1.75% of my annual salary. That year, inflation was about 4.5%. Did I really get a raise? No, I'm going backwards financially. And most Americans are because they don't understand our money system, right? Taxes eating up our paycheck. Debt is killing us literally and metaphorically. Inflation is causing our buying power to continue to erode, right? You've been to the grocery store lately. They done went from the big shopping carts. Now they got these little miniature shopping carts. That's all a mind game so that you can still feel like you're getting a lot for the money that you're spending. But you fill that little thing up and it's still gonna cost you $100, right? Then limited assets. If taxes is eating our check away, we're drowning in debt, our buying power is constantly going down, there's no reason we don't have money left over to invest, right? So this is where we are financially, and these are the things that we must overcome. Now, problem is, I'm going to give you the answer tonight, and most of y'all not even going to believe me. Our school system is so good at what it does, I'm going to give you a guaranteed solution to all four of these challenges at the same time, mind you. And it's going to still be hard for you to believe. Not because what I'm saying is hard to believe. It's hard to believe because you have to overcome mental conditioning created by our school system, right? And our school system is funded by two entities primarily, big corporations and the federal government. Well, guess what? Federal government gets its money from taxing employees, and big business gets its money by leveraging the labor of employees. If they're funding the school system, what do you think they're telling the school system to create? Employees. So on one hand, the school system says, hey, entrepreneurship is risky. But on the other hand, they're saying, get this education and then go ask an entrepreneur for a job. I know we don't even think about it like that, but unless you're working for the government, and even when you're working for the government, chances are you're working for an entrepreneur who's got a government contract, right? But unless you're working for the government, you're working for an entrepreneur. You're working for someone who started a business, grew that business large enough to be in position to hire you and help you provide for your family. So our educational system is very good at creating employees. So much so when you see an opportunity to become an entrepreneur, you talk yourself out of it. My job tonight is to help you overcome, unlearn some of the stuff that you've learned and relearn the true power that you have. So I want you to write something down in your notes. How you make your money in America, is more important than how much money you make. And here's why. How you make your money in this country is what determines how you're taxed. A lot of people, when they hear the word tax bracket, you automatically start thinking dollar amount. Hey, I don't make $100,000 a year, so I shouldn't be in a tax bracket. No, tax brackets are more about how you make your money. If you make your money like 95% of Americans with a W-2, i.e. a job, and trust me, this is not a job bashing presentation, but if this is how you're making your money, you are asking to be taxed the most, anywhere from 28 to 33% in taxes, coming right out of your paycheck before you even get it, right? If you make your money with a 1099, otherwise known as a business, now net effect on you is 18 to 23% in taxes. That's a big difference, 10%. Stretch that over a year, it gets bananas how much money you can save in taxes. And last but not least, if you make your money with money, i.e. investing, right? It's 0 to 15% is what you're going to pay in taxes. Now, if they had taught us this in school, which way would you have chosen to learn more about? Hey, if I'm going to have to give some money to somebody based on my efforts, I want to give them as little as possible. I'd have come out of high school learning investing, right? But they didn't teach us this. They steered us down this path without us even knowing it. Now, we talking about those four things, right? Inflation, taxes, debt, and limited investments. These are the four challenges. The one solution to overcome all four of them is a home-based business. I know it's hard to believe, but I'm telling you right now today, if you start a home-based business, what you're doing is you're combining the best of both worlds. You got steady income through your job, but then you have all of the benefits of this economic system known as capitalism to help you get ahead. Always remember, man, this country was founded by business people, for business people, and to benefit business people. Now, you can continue to hate the game if you want to. You can even hate the player if you want to. But I've long decided that I'm not going to hate the player or the game. I'm going to learn how to play, and I'm going to play to dominate. Starting a home-based business will put $300 to $600 per month in your pocket through the W-4 adjustment, right? See, you fill out a form on your job that told your employer how much money to take out of your paycheck for taxes based on your current life situation. You add a business to your current life situation, now you get to reflect that on your W-4, and you bring back anywhere from $300 to $600 per month back into your paycheck. Instant pay raise. In the next 7 to 10 days, you could do this. And I want to be clear about something, because I'm here to help. Yes, I'm going to offer you a chance to partner with us at the end of this presentation, and I'm not apologizing for, right? But what I'm sharing with you is something you can do based on any business, not just ours. I just so happen to believe that what I'm going to show you here in a minute is the best thing out there. But make no mistake, you could do this with any home-based business, right? So you have an extra $300 to $600 coming back into your household. The question is, what do you do with it? I know a lot of people say, man, it ain't about what you make, it's about what you keep. It's also about what you do with what you keep. And what we recommend is you've already minimized your taxes. You might as well start minimizing your debt. What would happen if you had this $300 a month coming back into your household and you put that on your credit cards? How quickly do your credit cards go away? What if you took this $300 per month and you use it on your car note? Can you get that card note to go away a little faster? What about $300 a month going to your student loan debts? Do you see the light at the end of the tunnel for us getting out of student loan debt? See, we don't have an income problem. That's what a lot of people think. See, we are some of the money-gettingest people on this planet. The problem that we have is a cash flow problem in the sense that our cash is always flowing. We want to get your cash flowing back to you. So we've overcome some of our tax issues just by starting a business. Then we took the savings that came from starting a business, and now we're using that to get out of debt. Now, since we're focusing on our money, we might as well minimize our expenses. And the best way to do that is to improve your credit. I know a lot of times we don't look at credit like this. Excuse me. And a lot of us, once we get our big ticket items out of the way, we get a new car, we get ourselves settled into a house and a mortgage. Now we're not even thinking about credit again unless it's time for us to buy a new car or something like that, right? But here's what we got to understand. Credit is now being responsible for more and more decisions across our economy. One that most people don't know about is hiring decisions. They are now checking your credit when they look at your resume. And you don't get the job, you leave there and you say, man, I got to brush up on my interviewing skills. I didn't get that one. Man, I need to brush up on my resume, man. It must not be looking good. I'm not getting any calls back. Nobody is stopping to say, let me fix my credit because it's keeping me from getting a job. But chances are it is. So fixing credit also can lower your cost of borrowing money. If you fix your credit, could you refinance your car loan? Take it from $450 a month down to $200 a month? You just saved $250 a month back into your pocket. More money you can use to throw at your debts. Maybe your mortgage goes from $1,200 a month to $900 a month with a better credit rate. You just put $300 in cash flow back into your household. That's $3,600 per year. When's the last time you got a $3,600 per year pay raise? I'm just saying, we can increase our cash flow just with strategy. Now, this just happened. We haven't even made any money in business yet. This is just the strategy of adding a business to our wealth building portfolio. Watch this. Also, because we have a business, now some of our every month bills, like our cell phone, internet, utilities, right? Some of the travel that we're going to do this summer, some of the meals that we're going to eat. See, we're doing this whether we have a business or not. Add a business to your portfolio. Now these things go from bills to expenses. What's the difference? Bills aren't tax deductible. Expenses are. Right? What about them little whippersnappers that run around your house calling you mama and daddy? How much does it cost you to feed, clothe, house, and entertain them? Educate them on a monthly basis. Guess what? The IRS says you can hire your own children to help you in your business and pay them $12,000 per year per child and write that off on your taxes. Nobody's teaching us this stuff, y'all. This is why we're losing so much money to Uncle Sam. And the money that we lose to Uncle Sam, we go to the banks and ask for a loan to borrow it back. But then we got to pay the banks back. This is the game that's being played, guys. We see this happening all the time. Go into your local beauty supply store, your local Asian restaurant, and they have their children behind the counter. Supposed to be working, but a lot of times they just doing homework. Best believe those children are on the payroll though, because it lowers the tax liability for the business. You can do this even in a home-based business. You don't need a brick and mortar to do this. And I'm going to show you a system that will actually get some professionals to make sure that you do it right. Right? How we tracking on time. All right. So this is still, we haven't made any money in the business, but all of a sudden we freed up some cash flow. Now the question becomes, Cortez, what do I invest in? Well, heck, What to invest in has never been a problem. You might like real estate. You might like cryptocurrency. You might want to invest in another traditional business. Maybe somebody in your family makes the best barbecue sauce recipe. You can invest in their business, right? When you got the cash flow. You might like precious metals, gold, platinum, silver, right? What to invest in has never been the problem. Paper assets might be your thing. Stocks, bonds, mutual funds. Who knows? Once you get your cash flow right, you can take your pick. You might be investing a little bit of all of them. But you got to understand that cash isn't king. Cash flow is king. So that's the strategy of how a home-based business can make you wealthy even if you can't sell products, even if you can't recruit. A home-based business can make you wealthy from a strategic standpoint. Now let's talk about what it is that we do. So our home-based business will help you in 4 main categories. We have unlimited access through our membership. The name of the company is called MWR Financial. And the membership is called the Financial Edge Membership. For $80 per month, you can get access to unlimited professionals in 4 areas. Tax strategy is our Money Max. Credit restoration is our Credit Max. Equity Max is our Debt Elimination. And then Wealth Max is our Asset Accumulation team. Listen, the professionals will help you with your W-4 form and make sure that you get that $300 to $600 per month back into your paycheck. They're also going to provide you with an app so that when you start writing off those expenses, when you hire your children in business, you do that correctly and you track all of that stuff according to the IRS guidelines. Our credit restoration team has seen people get 50 to 150 point increases in their credit score. You upload your credit reports, they do all the work. It's that simple, right? Equity Max says, hey, 1/3 to 1/2 the time that your creditors want you in debt, we can get you out in the 1/3 to 1/2 the time. You upload your expenses, your debts, your income, and they will devise a plan using your exact same budget to get you out of debt in the 1/3 to 1/2 the time. And then our wealth team is going to help you set up your private reserve bank account so that you literally become your own bank. And if you want to take it to the next level, they've got land banking available too. Right now, they're investing in the same tract of land that Russell Brunson is investing in. Richard Branson is investing in. They're also, Warren Buffett is investing in this land. The U.S. government is investing in this land. You go out there and you get you some of that land too. Why do you think Warren Buffett is investing in the land? Because he knows something is coming. Richard Branson, Virgin Mobile, Virgin Airlines, trying to send people out in space. Why is he investing in this land? He knows something is coming. We now know something is coming too. And when it starts to come, they're going to pay you retail to get that land. And that's where your profit is. So this membership, $80 a month, covers a husband and a wife. And watch this. If you can't stand that fee, if you refer 3 of your friends, your membership becomes free. Super dope, right? Last but not least, some of you guys are saying, okay, Cortez, I get it. Just having a business can change my finances. But how do I make money with the business? I don't want to just start a business just for the strategy. I do eventually want to make some money. Well, you're my type of person because I want you to make some money too. Let's talk real quick about how our money is made. I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can make your business free. Now, our membership is $80. But if you want your business, then normally you pay $228 to get started and $119 per month. However, because we know the times that we are in, we're actually offering a $99 stimulus credit, so you will actually pay $128 to get started, then $119 per month. Now, how do you get your business for free? Number one, our tax specialist, 80% of y'all are going to get that $300 to $600 pay raise instantly in the next 7 to 10 days. That's going to put your money back in your pocket, and it's going to cover your monthly expenses. Now, some of you guys are already self-employed business owners and you don't have a W-2. You're saying, well, Cortez, how do my business get paid? Two ways. First way is you just sell our membership. And I love this about MWR Financial because it's both a direct sales company and a multi-level marketing company. Direct sales means I can go out and get rich without having to recruit. On my own efforts, I can go out here, sell enough memberships and put money in my pocket, put food on my table. When you sell 3 memberships, well, every membership you sell, you're going to get $40 upfront commission, right? On every membership you sell. So we said that you'll pay $128 to get started. You sell 7 memberships, that's $280 that you made selling 7 memberships. Now watch this. Most people don't care about the 128. They like, Cortez, this 119 is like another bill. Well, here's how your 119 breaks down. 80 of it is your Financial Edge membership, so you get access to the experts. The other 40 of it is your back office support. Watch this. When you sold your first 3 memberships, 3 and yours is free. It's not just for our customers, it's for the whole company. So when you sold your first 3 memberships, your $80 is no longer being withdrawn from your account. So your membership portion is free. Now, in addition to the $40 that you get up front, once you sell your 4th membership and beyond, you also earn $10 in monthly residual income. Now, you got $40 a month coming in, $80 is already waived, now $40 a month, that takes care of your back office fee. Second way that your business is free. Last but not least, guys, if you understand that, yes, I want to eat off my own efforts, but I understand how leverage works. See, wealthy people figure out how to get paid off the efforts of others, right? We often hear it says that we all got the same 24 hours a day. But I like to challenge your thinking on that. Does the Walmart family have the same 24 hours that I have? They employ 1 million people. So they don't have 24 hours. They have 8 hours a day times 1 million employees. Y'all see how that works? That's called leverage. So here's how our leverage system works. This is why I owe you. You introduce our business to 3 people who want to build a business. You go out and get you 1 customer who wants the membership. You're still going to earn your $40 on your customer. You're going to earn $50 on each membership when the people want to build a business, right? So that's $190. But guess what? If you do this in your first 30 days, you're also going to earn a $150 momentum bonus. Boom. So you, my friend, have just made $340. Not bad. First month in business. A lot of people going to do that this weekend with this $99 stimulus credit that we're running. Most people, when we're not running the stimulus credit, do it in about 7 to 10 days. So you can get this locked up, man. But in addition to the upfront bonuses, we also have something called daily guaranteed pay. At this level, if this is your business, you're locked in at $5 per day. And I know you're saying, Cortez, it's just $5 a day. My man Grant Cardone said never, ever, ever put the word just or only in front of money, right? So $5 a day is $150 per month. Second way you've just got your business paid for is you went out and you told 3 people about our business system and the power of a home-based business, and they said, yes, I want those tax deductions. Yes, I want some commission checks. Yes, I want some daily guaranteed pay. Now, if we took this one step further and each of these guys introduced 3 business partners and they got 1 customer, or even if they don't, that part doesn't matter to you. when they introduce 3 business partners, you have a total of 12 people on your team. And now your $5 per day just went to $20 per day, or in other words, that's $600 per month in guaranteed residual income. So you can get your business paid through strategy alone. Our tax experts will help you get $100 a month back into your pocket. You can get your business paid by just offering our memberships. A lot of people do that. I've got a couple of real estate professionals on the team, and they always are referring people to the membership so they can help get their clients qualified for houses. There's a lot of ways to sell memberships. Or you can do a combination of both. I sell memberships, and I also do presentations like this, looking for people who want to make money from home. That's what we do. All right. So at this point, man, that wraps up the presentation. You're either 1 or 3 people. You're either a number 1 says listen. Oh, I'm sorry, number 3 says thanks, but no thanks. Right? A lot of number 3s probably already jumped off the presentation. A number 2 says, listen, I want the membership for myself personally. I want to get out of debt. I want to get an instant pay raise. I want to learn how to build some generational wealth. You'll pay the $80 a day, $80 per month. You get access to all of our programs. All you got to do is get back with the person who shared this with you. They're going to help you. Then you might be like me, the number 1. Says, yes, I want the personal financial help myself, but I also love entrepreneurship. I want a business that I can feel good promoting that's going to help solve some real problems for people. This is it, guys. There's no bigger problem that most people have in their lives outside of their finances. And we can help them in a cost-effective, cost-efficient way by introducing them to the experts at MWR Financial. If you're number 1, get back with the person who got you on tonight's webinar. Let them know that you're a number 1, and they're going to roll out a game plan for you, get you started. They're going to tell you when to get started so you can take advantage of our $99 stimulus credit, and you're going to be off to the races. We've got a big weekend coming up, so make sure you get back with the person who got you started. That's it for the presentation, man. If you got any questions, the person who got you on this webinar can help you with questions as well. But we've actually got to run. So until I talk to you next time, I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up. Just like that, y'all. Doesn't matter what business you have, you understand the tax benefits of a home-based business could save you thousands of dollars in taxes. If you're smart with that tax savings and you use it to get out of debt, build you an emergency fund, start investing a little bit, you can get wealthy even if you suck at selling. But guess what? When you start having these results and people start seeing your life change and transform right before their eyes, they're going to start asking you, what are you doing? And they're going to want to be a part of it. MWR Financial, guys, is the truth. Midnight tonight, if you're watching this on Thursday, July 16th, at midnight Eastern, 11 Central, our $99 stimulus credit begins. You, my friend, can take advantage of it. Get started with us for just $128, $119 per month. Get back with the person who got you on this video, and they'll get you started. So, till next time, peace.